All right. Escape from Mr. Lemoncello's library. Chapter 42. Peering over the railing on the third floor balcony at close to 2 a.m., Andrew Peckelman saw Sierra Russell sitting all alone in the rotunda reading room. Andrew had spent the night on the third floor losing video games to Charles and being reminded about how much he needed to break into Community Meeting Room B to borrow any clues Kyle Keeley's team had gathered to pay Charles back for wasting so much of the team's time on the Anne of Green Gables clue due to his foolish fear of heights. Andrew had promised Charles he'd do whatever it took. If anyone on Team Keeley is going to help us break into their headquarters, Charles had said, it will be the shy girl who is constantly reading. Have you noticed what Sierra Russell uses for a bookmark? No, Andrew had honestly answered. Her library card, which of course doubles as a key card for Meeting Room B. Find a way to borrow it. Isn't that illegal? Of course not. This is a library. People borrow books, don't they? Well, yeah. Did I mention that I have 3,000 Facebook friends, 2,000 Twitter followers? Each and every one of them will hear what a weenie and a wimp you are if you don't do this thing to guarantee that our team wins. So Andrew made his way down to the first floor. Sierra, as usual, was reading a book. As he moved closer, Andrew saw a flash of white. Charles was right. Sierra was using her shiny white library card to mark her place in the book's pages. He made his way to the cluster of overstuffed reading chairs. Good book? His voice startled her. Oh, hello. Yes. Mind if I join you? He slid into a crinkly leather seat opposite Sierra. So, what are you reading? Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator by Roald Dahl. Oh yeah, I've heard about that book. Where's the rest of your team? They went to bed. Want to get up bright and early before the doors on the second floor open again. Yeah, Haley and Charles conked out too. Guess it's just us bookworms, huh? Well, it's kind of late, said Sierra. I'm going to go upstairs and... May I take a look? At your book. I've never actually read it. I just tell people I have. Oh, sure. Sierra handed it to him. Thank you. Andrew flipped through the pages until he found the spot where Sierra had tucked in her library card. Wouldn't it be cool if this library had a flying elevator like in that Willy Wonka movie? Especially if you could use it to crash through the roof like Charlie and Wonka did. That'd be a pretty cool way to escape from the library, huh? Yeah, I guess. That was when Andrew made the switch. He slipped his library card into Sierra's book and palmed hers. Charles would be so proud of him. So, he said, closing the book, did you ever read The Elevator Family? No, I don't think so. It's all about this family that lives in the elevator of a San Francisco hotel. And let's just say, the book has its ups and downs. Andrew laughed hysterically because it was one of the funniest jokes he knew. Sierra sort of chuckled. He handed back her book. Overhead, the Wonder Dome dissolved out of its Dewey Decimal mode, and with a swirl of colors became a bright green bedroom with a pair of red-framed windows looking out on a blue night sky with a full moon and a blanket of twinkling stars. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of a cow jumping over the moon. The ceiling had become the bunny's bedroom from Good Night Moon. A quiet old lady bunny in a frumpy blue dress popped into the rotunda reading room. 2 tiny cats followed her. Great, said Andrew. Another stupid hologram. I think she's cute, said Sierra. Hush, said the bunny. Good night, clocks, and good night, socks. Good night, Sierra. Good night, bunny. Sierra took her book and headed upstairs. Good night, Andrew, said the bunny. Right. He pocketed the purloined library card. He couldn't do anything with it right away, not while the holographic bunny's handlers were watching on the spy cameras. But first thing in the morning, good night, old bunny, saying hush, he called out. And then under his breath, he muttered, in the morning, our competition we're gonna crush. Chapter 43. Up bright and early the next morning, Kyle made his way across the rotunda reading room. It was 8:15. The Dewey Decimal doors would open in 1 hour and 45 minutes. The game would be over in less than 4 hours. Kyle was totally pumped. Sierra Russell, on the other hand, was sitting on a comfy chair reading a book. Hey, said Kyle. Hi, said Sierra, stifling a small yawn. Did you stay up all night reading? No, I went upstairs around 2. But there was a new stack of books on the librarian's desk when I came down. Oh, really? What'd you find? 5 copies of this. She showed Kyle her book. It was The 11th Hour, A Curious Mystery. It's a rhyming picture book about Horace the elephant's 11th birthday party and the search to find out who ran off with all the food. There are hidden messages and cryptic codes all over the pages. Why is it called the 11th hour? The birthday feast was supposed to take place at 11 a.m., but since somebody stole the food, Kyle laughed. 11 a.m. What? The 11th hour, the last possible moment. Kyle nudged his head up at the Wonder Dome. How much do you want to bet that at 11 o'clock on the dot, the clue we need most of all will pop up in the 300 section? Sierra smiled. So this new book is a clue about our clue? That's my guess. Did you eat breakfast? Not yet. Well, what are you waiting for? Said Miguel as he strode into the room. Today's the big day. We're going to need our energy for the final sprint. He's right, said Akemi, climbing down the spiral staircase. The doors open in less than 2 hours. Then we only have 2 more hours to figure everything out. But, said Kyle to his other teammates, Sierra just figured out when we'll get the big 300s clue. He gestured toward the picture book. At the last possible minute. What? Said Akemi. 11:59? Close. 11 o'clock. Awesome, said Miguel. It must be a very good clue. Kyle and his team went into the cafe where they found Haley Daly seated at a table eating half a grapefruit and staring blankly through the glass walls into the rotunda. Hey, Haley, said Kyle. How's it going? Not bad. You? Good. Win or lose, we're having a blast. We're the fun bunch, said Akemi. You guys really get along, huh? Oh, yes, said Sierra. I haven't had this much fun since I was 6. Seriously? What's the matter, Haley? Said Akemi. Life not so good on Team Charles? It's okay, I guess. I mean, we've pulled together some good clues and all. Well, said Miguel, if you ever want to switch sides, we're always looking for new members. Can I do that? Just switch sides? Even though I know everything about what Team Charles did all day yesterday? I think so, said Kyle. I mean, there was nothing in the rules about teams. Huh, said Haley. And Andrews teamed up with you guys too? No, said Kyle. Haley nodded toward the wall of windows behind Kyle. Then why'd he just swipe his library card and go into your meeting room? Dun, dun, dun.